G'day guys, this is your bubbly host, H2O Queen. I hope my Dream Team family and viewers are well. If you go, click on my link in the description below for my scheduled times. I have included a new day now, which is Thursday. I'm now streaming every Monday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday, with my YouTube streaming schedule still much the same. So it's really exciting. Shutterbug dropped news that 60 new Pokemon are coming, Unfortunately, I couldn't record this video any earlier because I was live streaming up until midnight last night, so there was no opportunity for me to be able to record. So I've done this as soon as I possibly can. So we're going to switch over screens and I'm going to walk you through everything that has been dropped. I don't know if all of these figures are working and functional. Again, it depends upon their Z moves, and if some of them, depending what they are and what they do, if it'll work or not. But for the majority, I think we're pretty sweet. I think the reason why Shutterbug has dropped 60 instead of 10 is that the next 10 were completely UC. There were no anything above a rare, which is disappointing. So I'm glad that Shutter has resolved this. So without further ado, let's go over and switch screen, guys, and let's go and check out this Monolithic drop, if you want to say so. I just want to really give a big thank you so much to Shutter and his team of devs. Thank you so much to Lauren as well, and fair play. I'm really excited right now, guys. We've actually had like 60 new figures drop. I believe the reason we've had so many drop is that as you guys can see at ID 163, we've had Gyarados that has come out, but as you guys can see as we scroll down a little bit further, Magikarp was not all the way down until ID 198, and you cannot run a Gyarados without a Magikarp. So I'm curious if that is one of the reasons why Shutter had released 60 instead of just 10. But I got to admit as well, the next batch of 10 was pretty much just uncommon figures. I think there might have been one rare, if we're lucky. I think Ghastly was pretty much the only rare. So this is going to be really good. It would just push out some new figures as well. So we're going to kick it off with Laron. Then we've got Skorupi. We've got Onyx, which is really cool. We've got Gibble. We've got Pancham. Quilladin. I've got Graveler, Coffin, Ghastly, Hoot Hoot, Metapod, Shelgon, Tentacle. Don't worry, guys, I won't shoot through all of these. If they really are good, I will make sure that I will go back through them. Except I've just lost my list. Then we have got, I think I just did Shelgon, and then we're up to Tentacle. We've got Pichu, Monferno, Grottle, Wartortle, good old Gyarados here, as it's still an amazing figure for what it is for being a rare. I really am excited. I can't wait till the UX comes along, but we've got a while away till we get UX figures. We've got Frogadier, Prinplup, Swallow, Swampert, Falafi, Greninja. Now Greninja is going to be really awesome with the Rorta Shuriken. That's going to do some pretty OP damage. And then we've got Electivire, Rhydon, Flygon, really good figure here with the Flyway and the Draco Meteor. It's like, when I say really good, I just mean right now because it doesn't have a real big meta to to compete against. So I'm interested to see how Flygon's going to be used. we've got Purloin, Ledian, Sylveon, Pupitar, Igglybuff. Igglybuff is really cute. For you guys that don't know, it has an ability called Balloon Body. If a Pokemon finishes an MP move next to its Pokemon, this Pokemon moves one step away. So in other words, you can never really be next to Igglybuff. And it just jumps everywhere. It is really cute. So we've got Leafeon. And then we have a Croconaw. Munchlax. Munchlax is really cool because of its gluttony. When in the PC, this Pokemon moves back to the bench if Sweet Scent is spun on the field. And then we've got this Wheel Slash, which just eats anything. Switch one of the opponent's plates from unused to used. So this one here, oh, it can get really, really amazing really quickly, Munchlax. And then moving forward, we have Makuhita. We have Bronzor, Golbat. Now this is the figure that I noticed and I'm absolutely terrified of. We've got the Ground and Rock. So this is going to be absolutely terrifying when it uses its Z move. It's like, oh my goodness, move out of the way. Plus Reckless Charge if this Pokemon can move up to 2 steps in a straight line, much like Rhydon. And then we've got Bulldozer, which is exactly like Makuhita's, Hariyama's Push Away. It'll just take it'll claim the Pokemon's next spot. So this figure is not to be messed with. And then a Rock Wrecker as well, if you use the long barrel plate. Now I've got access to plates. Yeah, this figure is going to be really scary to work with. Vaporeon. And then Jolteon, Marshtomp, and then a Garchomp. Again, we've got to watch out for that Z move. Yeah, some of these figures that are coming out now are really scary. Fire Fan's pretty good. Double Flight, well, you guys know what that does. It can, actually, I don't think you have. This is the first time we've ever had Double Flight released. So essentially what Double Flight does is that it'll jump over the battle opponent, moving to a spot adjacent to it. If the opposing Pokemon is affected by a special condition, it is knocked out. After moving, this Pokemon may attack an opposing Pokemon again just once. So this is really, really interesting again to have another OP figure. Now, poor Empoleon, I feel so sorry. It got a slight buff with the Hydro Pump and the Ice Beam, but that Aqua Jet is just so lackluster. And one of the main reasons that Empoleon got stopped running, even though the diving entry is really appealing, you've got Pokemon in place for that in the future anyways to replace Empoleon. And it's not that much of an amazing figure as people despite. Now, Poliwrath, I'm so excited to see this. This is one of the elements that I had for my Water Fountain team. So I'm excited to see that back. What I'm just missing now is my Tapu Fini, and I've got a complete set, so that's exciting. Then we've got Luxio, Hypno, and here's good old Magikarp to go with Gyarados. Then we have Ivysaur, Alikid, Natu, Raichu. Here's a really, really good figure. This thing has been meta throughout. Doesn't matter how many banners released, this figure was always good. That Aura Sphere is just absolutely amazing because if it's on a straight line, as long as the Pokemon's behind it, it can be knocked out. So you can pick a Pokemon and knock it out, especially if it's to your advantage. That Metacore was a little weak, but if you if you did it right and you got buffs for it and stuff like that, this figure was pretty amazing. And also in such a heavy era when gold was abundance, Lucario is great because of its ability, because it can't be knocked out from gold attacks. So that was really amazing. And then the last figure is Kakuna. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and please smash the subscribe bell. All your support is much appreciated. Again, I can't thank you enough, Shudder, Lauren, and anyone else that has brought along all these 60 figures. I think from what I have just checked through now, you guys, I think we're pretty safe. I don't think there'll be any semi-bans or bans until like the figures are fixed. I think they're pretty all good to go. I'm interested to see what decks you guys create. I will be live streaming tomorrow at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So please make sure, guys, you come and rock up to my live stream then, and I look forward to seeing you guys around. Also, we'll be definitely doing some Whitehall matches. I'm interested to see what decks you create, and make sure that you guys get busy on making your fusion figures. I might be making another video later on tonight. I'll see how I go. I don't want to bombard you guys with too many videos, but if not, there'll be definitely one that will come out tomorrow. Anyway, guys, your bubbly host, H2O Queen, over and out. Peace, love, light, and joy. Enjoy this day, and make sure to leave a comment below. I'm interested to see what is your most favorite figure from this new banner. Take care, guys, and thank you.